She met a man on Bumble and by morning she was dead.
I wish that she was still here.
Her family says police botched this investigation, ignored key evidence like a pill and a used condom allegedly found inside her apartment, and the Bumble date is still a free man. I'm Justin Carter. This is TSR Investigates. The mystery behind Lauren Smith Fields' death has now just intensified as the medical examiner's office out of Bridgeport, Connecticut, just coming out with a report saying that Lauren's death has been ruled an accident. The cause, acute intoxication of a mixture of drugs, promethazine, hydroxyzine, fentanyl, and alcohol. But how could that be when Lauren's family says she has no history of drugs? They say that there's more to the story. Police from the beginning have not been doing their jobs, and it may be because they're Black.
My heart and my soul is broken.
Chantel Fields says she knew something was off. Her daughter, Lauren Smith Fields, wasn't answering her phone, so she called Lauren's older brother, Lakeem Jeter, and met him at Lauren's house.
I went to the door. And on the door, it had a handwritten note saying, if you're looking for Lauren, call this number.
The note wasn't from police, but from Lauren's landlord.
And I just kept asking, like, what's going on? Where's my sister at? Like, what's going on? They just kept saying, hold on, the detective is coming.
Bridgeport detective Kevin Cronin showed up.
We were asking where was Lauren, and he said, listen, we already did an autopsy, and we didn't need to contact the family because we already identified the body because they had her passport and her ID.
Lauren had been dead for over 24 hours and her family had no clue. Her body already en route to the medical examiner's office.
They just wanted to bury our daughter like she was like an unknown person.
We're getting a glimpse of what police walked into the day that Lauren was found. According to this police report, around 9:30 the night before her death, she was with this man named Matthew LaFountain. He told police in a statement that he met Lauren on Bumble 3 days earlier. He said, quote, they began drinking shots of tequila and Lauren became ill. She then went to the bathroom to vomit and was apologetic when she returned. He says that he then played some games with her, ate food, and started to watch a movie. He then says Lauren went outside, came back in, then went to the bathroom again for about 10 to 15 minutes. He says Lauren fell asleep on the couch. He carried her to the bed and laid down next to her and fell asleep. At 3 a.m., he says he went to the bathroom, heard her snoring. Then by 6:30 that morning, he says he noticed that there was blood coming from Lauren's right nostril and she wasn't breathing at all. That's when he called 911. Lauren Smith Fields was pronounced dead 19 minutes later.
When you have a young lady who's reported dead by a gentleman in a quote-unquote dating relationship, that person is immediately a suspect.
Matthew LaFountain has not been named a suspect, but his social media accounts have been deactivated. Even more of a red flag for the family, Detective Cronin told them that he was a, quote, nice guy for calling 911 in the first place. Lauren's family attorney, Darnell Croslin, outraged.
We're now prosecuting them. I want to know who Cronin contacted that morning. We want to see his cell phone. And we believe that he either spoke to this gentleman, knows this gentleman, or there's some kind of connection there.
Something he's also looking into, a pill and a condom with semen inside that was found in the trash while Lauren's family was cleaning out her house.
2 weeks later, a bedsheet with blood, a pill, and a condom was left at the scene. Why was 2 weeks later the family had to beg them to do a CSI? Why? A Black family disregarded, not treated like Gabby or anybody else.
It's why her family spent what would have been her 24th birthday on Sunday marching to the Bridgeport Police Department, making sure we all don't forget Lauren Smith Fields' name.
She had a life. She had a business. She was in college. And she had family and friends that love her. And no one is going to discard Lauren Smith Fields, my daughter, as she's rubbish. They're going to answer everything or people are going to lose their jobs. I want that Cronin bad.
We just want justice. For whatever happened that night, whatever happened to my sister, we want justice.
There's now a lawsuit in motion against the city of Bridgeport, claiming that police failed to not only investigate and collect physical evidence, but also they were racially insensitive towards this family. Now, the mayor of Bridgeport did come out with a statement saying in part, quote, that there is no tolerance for anything less than respect and sensitivity for family members and their loss. To that end, this matter has been referred to the Office of Internal Affairs to conduct a full and fair investigation. The mayor, Joe Ganim, says that he also plans to update how police notify family members of a death. For TSR Investigates, I'm Justin Carter. Hello, roommates, and thank you for watching our YouTube channel. Do you want more TSR Investigates? Be sure to subscribe and check us out at theshaderoom.com.